Alright, YouTubers, welcome back. My name's Dave. You found Do It Yourself, Do It Right. Got my Portland shirt on today. You know, I guess that really doesn't have any kind of meaning for you guys, but I also have my Harley hat. That's right. We're back working on Harley parts, I guess. Yeah, so you know, in a previous video, link to that's up here somewhere, I promised some more arts and crafts. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna modify a part that I have that I tried to sell. Nobody really wanted it. You know, so I figured, why not? Let's you know, let's do a little experiment. And so that experiment sitting up over here on Ford. That's the Klock Werks windshield that came on old Black Betty right here. As you can see, I got a new windshield. So you know, I had a bright idea. I guess it was bright. I was like, you know what? Maybe I can do something with this windshield other than sell it, because nobody wanted it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little experimenting. I'm gonna try to, as you can see, I got some tape around there, and I'm gonna try to cut it with my Dremel, and it might come out, it might not. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, I mean, it was no good to me anyway. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do it right now. Alright, so you know, I put the tape on this thing, and I think I got a pretty straight set of eyes, but I had two other sets of eyes look at it, and one was Mary Beth, the other one was Moses. You know, Moses might have a crooked eye, being as he, you know, runs into the back of people. But anyways, I digress. Those videos up here, you know, his car repair, you know, he got his hands dirty, which is good for him. But anyways, back to the windshield. So I looked at it, Mary Beth looked at it, Moses looked at it, and yeah, I guess it's straight. If it, you know, if it's not, when I put it on the bike, we'll just trim it some more. If I actually get that far to getting it back on the bike, you know, you never know. I might be trimming it, it cracks, falls apart, I don't know, who knows. But so basically I just took some, you know, masking tape that I got from O'Reilly's. You know, my son works there, I get a discount, so I bought some tape. Got the tape, threw it on there one night while I'm watching you know, the nightly news with Lester Holt. So put that on there, and then, you know, I've kind of kicked around a couple of different ideas, and then kind of just went back to this one. So I thought maybe I should cut the bottom part and then just re-drill these holes so this contour stays the same, and then I could just cut this contour out. But you know, I like living dangerously, so I'm just gonna stick with this because, you know, why not? Like I said, it came off the bike. It wasn't, you know, it was too big, so, you know, nobody wanted it. I put it on Facebook Marketplace. Nobody wanted it, so here we are. We're about to cut it. So I'm gonna set you up over here next to my trophy. You know, my trophy, Charlene. You know, right there. Right there. She won the trophy. Anyways, link to that video. You know, self-promotion. I'm gonna set you up, and we're gonna get to cutting. All right, so I got my Dremel tool here, and I got a cutting wheel on it. It's for metal, but it should cut the plastic, no problem. So got some safety glasses on because I don't want plastic flying up in my eyeballs. That would probably be bad. And you know, we're just gonna try to get it done. You know, we're gonna cut it up and hopefully not destroy it. But if it does, it'll go to trash. So I'm gonna throw you guys on a nice time lapse, and you can see me shoot plastic stuff all over the place, make a nice mess. You know, luckily I have a shop vac, so here we go. Alright guys, well, it's cut, kind of. Let's just say, I don't think I had the right tool for the job, but, you know, it's cut. So, as you can see, I think it more melted the plastic than it did cut it. Which is okay, I guess. I don't know. Well, I mean, I knew I was going to have to sand it, you know, make it nice. I didn't expect a perfect cut, but I also didn't expect it to melt the way it did. You know, this is like I said, this is all just an experiment. So hopefully the little sanding tool that I have, hopefully that'll get all this melted plastic off. You know, I put gloves on. You see me put gloves on because you know, that was flinging around, and you know, it was pretty warm. So, but yeah, here's the piece. Obviously, here's the piece that I cut off. You can see all the melted funness. You know, I guess we're gonna go to step 2 since it didn't crack. You know, we didn't cause any major damage. So step 2 is going to be start sanding. Let's see if we can make it look halfway decent. You know, step 3, if we can get it to look halfway decent, I got to roll tint. And you know, if you caught a previous video, I tinted. You know, I did the angry eyes. You know, link to that video somewhere around there, in the corner. So yeah, set you back up. We are going to, I'm going to switch out the bit, obviously, to a sanding bit, and we're going to keep on rocking and rolling, and let's do it. Alright folks, so as you can see, there's a good deal of sanding, going on, happening, going down. You get the drift. But as you can see, it actually it's not looking too shabby. Like I'm actually dang it, there goes my towel. I'm actually fairly impressed with how it's coming out. It's still gonna need some sanding and some finishing touches, I think. A little bit of a nice little sandpaper over the edge, get a nice little rounded bevel edge. But I think it's coming out pretty good, pretty dang good. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep sanding. I don't think you guys, you've seen enough of the sanding, and I'll bring you back when I'm done sanding. All right, guys. It's it's about an hour later, and I've been sanding away, and so this is what she looks like. That edge is not too bad. I was comparing it to the factory edge, which obviously, this thing is machine done, hand, machine squirts the stuff in there, I'm assuming, into a mold, and it molds it, and then it's got a bzzz machine, probably an automated machine that comes around and sands the edges nice and smooth like these. But I'm doing this by hand, and with a Dremel tool, and then with just some regular old sandpaper. And this is the edge of that guy. Not too shabby. Sure, I could probably keep sanding and sanding and sanding, but it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty straight. And all I was using, just to, here's my stuff. Here, safety glasses. My sandpaper that I was using, just whatever I had. I think it's 150 grit, actually. Yep, looks like 150 grit. Don't mind the Ford parts, parts for the Ford. That's coming up, another Ford video. Gonna put a new fuel filter and try to get that working the way she's supposed to. But anyways, never mind that. Yeah, so I used my spray away to clean her up, and I'm really impressed. Yeah, I got a couple little scratches here and here, but for all the sanding and stuff that I did, Dremel tooling, I guess you'd say, I don't know, actually came out pretty well. Now I do have some tint, and I am gonna go ahead and throw some tint on it. Why not? Let's do it. Let's go all the way. Let's knock this thing out. I think I'm gonna tint the back side of it, because it does have this Klock Werks emblem here, and I don't want to have to try to cut that out. So I do believe I'll tint the back side of it, and yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and knock that out. I don't really think you guys need to see me struggling with the tint. I did on the angry eyes. You saw it, so how I don't tint very well. So yeah, I'll bring it back when it's complete. All right, folks. Well, once again, I have failed miserably at trying to tint. It's just, it's just not my thing. Little pieces, I can tint, I can do that, but big pieces, yeah, no, it's not gonna work. It's not, I actually ripped the tint this time, so it's pretty much garbage. We'll throw it right there in the old file 13. So tinting, not my thing, obviously, but at least the windshield came out all right. So You know, it does have a little bit of a tint to it. You know, I like it to be darker, like that one. You know, maybe I'll run it over to the tint shop one day, see if they can throw some tint on it, make it look, you know, make it look halfway decent. I'm sure they can. You know, they know what they're doing. They probably charge me probably $100 to do it, but whatever. You know, we'll see. That could be a later on down the road kind of video, but yeah. So, you know, I'm gonna actually pull this one off and throw that one on, since it's only 4 screws, and you know, I'll take a look at it, see how she looks. I'm either possibly even gonna take it for a ride, see if it gets the air up over my head, and then, you know, then I'll make a decision on whether getting it tinted is feasible or not. So yeah, let's go ahead and put her up on the bike. All right, folks. Got the old Klock Werks back on the bike. It did not want to line up with that machine, performance machine windshield trim. So I just didn't even put it back on. It started to scrape the windshield. So I just left that off. But as you can see, got the windshield back on it. You know, it's a bit smaller than it was before, originally. I have to say that without even riding it, I feel as though I now have 2 windshields. One summertime windshield, and then another for like maybe a winter time when it gets cooler. I don't want all the wind in my face kind of windshield, because to be honest with you, I still really don't like the looks of it. I don't know if it's because you can see through it. It's not black or blacked out like that one, but I'm still gonna take it for a ride and see if it does get the wind up over my head, and if it does, then, you know, I'll go ahead and have it tinted. And like I said, maybe I'll have 2 windshields, one for the fall winter time when it gets cooler, and then one for the summertime. You know, you never know. We'll see. So I'm gonna move some bikes around, move a scooter I should say. Got Mary Beth's scooter is in for service. There will be a video about that. And you know, real men, you know, we work on scooters. I say that real low because I don't really want a lot of people to hear me say that, so keep that down. Anyways, so I'm gonna move the scooter out of the way and take the bike for a quick spin around the neighborhood. Alright guys, just took the bike for a ride, and as I expected, the windshield, you know, it does what it's supposed to do. It blocks the wind, and it gets it, you know, up over my head a good bit. When I first sat on a bike, I thought maybe I should have trimmed it down just a little bit more, but then once I got it out on the road and got up to about 65, 70 in a 45. Thankfully there was no cops out there. You know, it did what it's supposed to do. It's up over my head. So I think what I have now is I think I have an around the town, low profile, blacked out, it looks cool kind of windshield. And then I have this one to where, you know, if I'm gonna go for a long haul, I'll switch it out. And I do plan on taking it now to get it tinted. So that'll be cool. You know, black it out just a little bit more. I don't want to black it out too much because it would block the you know, the visual of the road in front of the bike. So you know, maybe do like maybe like a 5% tint or something like that on it. It is already a little bit tinted, not a lot, but so yeah, I think that's it. I'll give you a quick little look from the side. And just for, you know, people that want to know, the windshield was a 14-inch Pro Touring Klock excuse me, wow, 14-inch Pro Touring Klock Werks, and it was just too big for me. It was just too tall. I couldn't see over it, couldn't see through it. Well, I could see through it, but it was all distorted. So yeah, that's what came on the bike when I bought the bike. You can, you know, go back, watch my very first video on this bike. The link is up here, over here, maybe, I don't know. But go back and watch that video. I went over the whole bike, you know, what the bike came with, what I plan to do with the bike, and you know, this was just kind of like an impromptu, hey, I wonder if I can cut that down and actually make it look decent. And you know, I basically kind of got what I was hoping for, you know, another windshield that I could throw on there. So check that video out. This is the whole bike. She's a bit dirty. I rode it last night and there was about a 40 gazillion mosquitoes out, so it's a little bit dirty. Got mosquitoes on the front of it. I wiped some of them off, but yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. You know, if you like this road glide stuff, you know, let me know. Put a comment in the box below. You know, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you want to get notified when you know, a new video comes out. So like I said in previous videos, I'm trying to drop 2 videos a week. One video on Thursday and then one on Sunday. And usually the Sunday videos are something that I did that weekend, like a car show or a bike event or just whatever. That's usually what the Sunday videos are all about. But yeah, give me a thumbs up, and till next time, thanks a lot.